All right, y'all, buckle up because we're diving into the clown show that is otherwise known as The View, where Whoopi Goldberg is trying to bluff the public with her victimology poker cards like she's auditioning for the World Series of Whining. Except I believe that she truly thinks that her 7-deuce offsuit actually play as aces.
And it's slow.
But let's just remember, too, the Iranians literally throw gay people off of buildings. They don't adhere to basic human rights.
Listen, here's the thing. Let's not do that, because if we start with that, we have been known in this country to tie gay folks to the car.
Where the Iranian regime is today in 2025 is nothing compared to the United States.
Keep hanging black people. So
it is not even the same. I couldn't step foot during this.
Wait. That's not what you mean to say. It is the same.
No, it's not. The year 2025 in the United States is nothing like if I step foot wearing this outfit in Toronto.
I'm sorry.
Well, they wear like no, I can't have my hair showing. I can't wear a skirt. I can't have my arms out.
I'm telling you,
I literally said it was up to the Iranian people.
Yes,
it is up to them.
And that's why I am saying that it is the same. Murdering someone for their difference is not good, whoever does it. It's not good. So that's why I said you weren't saying what I heard was not what you meant.
I think it's very different to live in the United States in 2025 than it is to live in Iran.
Not if you're black.
Not for everybody.
Not if you're black.
Guys, don't go to Tehran. Do not anyone at this table should go to Tehran.
Let me tell you about being in this country. This is the greatest country in the world. But, yeah, I know that. And we all know that. But every day, we are worried. Do we have to be worried about our kids? Are our kids going to get shot because they're running through somebody's neighborhood? They are not big deals, and I don't mean to say they're not big deals to you, because that's not what I meant.
And they are not doing well there either. They are not doing well in Iran. They are not educated. They cannot have property. They cannot leave things.
I'm talking about here.
Nobody wants to diminish the very real problems we have in this country. That is no one's intent.
Good.
But I think it's important we remember there are places much darker than this country and people who deserve rights.
Not everybody feels that way. Not everybody feels that way. Listen, I'm sorry. When you think about the fact that we got the vote in 1965.
Okay, they don't have free and fair elections in Iran. It's not even the same universe.
They can't go out of their house. The women.
You know what? There's no way I can make you understand.
Let me try something. It's like try to reverse roles with a black person in this country, let's say, because I think that's what you're talking about.
Yes.
Just try to understand from their point of view. From that point of view, this country does not do them well. Does not go for them.
I completely acknowledge that.
And we shouldn't compare atrocities.
If you're talking about Iran, of course, is doing worse things. But relatively speaking, it feels bad.
Okay, but I think you know that Iran is significantly worse.
I guess we're going to come back and talk. We're going to come back and talk more about this.
So while her manager is cashing and investing her $1 million monthly salary check, she is assuring the public that black folks in America have it worse than women in Iran. Where they don't just cancel you on X, they hang you from a crane for being gay, or violently attack you as a woman if you aren't wearing the hijab, or for daring to show a rebellious eyebrow to one of the mullahs. This is peak view nonsense, y'all. It's like watching an 85 IQ female with a PhD in hot air from Feelings University swearing to you that RFK Jr. personally invented long COVID to sell more kale smoothies. Whoopi is out there saying black people in America are dodging bullets merely for their skin color, while conveniently ignoring that in Iran you can get stoned, and not in the fun Colorado Boulder way, for showing an ankle or having a Grindr profile. Quick reality check. Black families in the United States are pulling in about $57,000 a year on average. That's according to the Census Bureau. In Iran, they're scraping by on a yearly combined salary of $5,000. That's what, a month worth of DoorDash for an American family? But sure, Whoopi, tell us how the struggle's the same because someone gave you side-eye at Whole Foods while shopping there in 1985. And let's talk about this victimology poker game that she's attempting to play. She's acting like she has a royal flush of grievance and she's betting the house on it. Why? Why, you ask? Because being a victim is the hottest currency in 2025 America. It is superior for the ego to Bitcoin. You can't mine it, but you sure can wine it. Proof of work is unnecessary. Just ask Jesse Smollett. You don't need talent, brains, or a work ethic. Just a sob story and a loud microphone. Claim you're oppressed and suddenly you're booked on every panel from The View to some podcasts no one listens to. Like this one. So please do subscribe and thumb up the video. It's the ultimate grift. Zero accountability, maximum clout. Whoopi's out here acting like she's dodging lynch mobs in Beverly Hills while her chauffeur is polishing down her Bentley, cleaning the back seat while she's working, shall we say. Meanwhile, in Iran, women are getting arrested for not covering their hair, and gays are literally swinging from ropes. But sure, tell me more about how your Oscar and multi-million-dollar penthouse are proof of systemic oppression. Because nothing screams struggle like a private chef and a rooftop hot tub. The kicker, The View, it still has viewers. Explain to me how. There are people out there, they're probably sipping their overpriced Starbucks pumpkin spiced lattes, clapping along like the trained seals that they are, as Whoopi and her coven of cackling harpies spin this fantasy where America is the worst place on the face of the earth. Meanwhile, DEI's got black folks getting priority for college admissions and corporate jobs. Sorry, Chad, your 4.0 GPA and your perfect SAT score simply cannot compete with our diversity quota. Please try again next lifetime. But don't worry, you can still get a job as Whoopi's pool man. Courts, juries, they're bending over backwards to avoid looking problematic or to be accused of racism. They're sparing clearly guilty black defendants guilty verdicts on account of that. Jury nullification. But Whoopi's still out here pretending it's 1895 and she's hiding from the KKK in her green room. Why do these low wattage harpies have any influence at all? Because America's got a fetish for stupidity. We've got people so bored with their cushy lives, they'll tune into The View to feel something, anything, anger, guilt, whatever. It's like emotional porn for the perpetually offended. So they generate viewers by lying about the struggle. They crank up their victim points, and some people, retarded as they might be, relate while they ingest the story of evil America. But it's a sad state when a show that's essentially Jerry Springer except with worse haircuts and more self-righteous finger wagging is shaping how people see the world's greatest country. The reality is, America is still number one on the planet, and this is coming from somebody who's lived in 7 other countries and traveled to over 60, including the Middle East, where I have personally seen and spoken with women on the beach by the Red Sea in 110-degree weather, humidity hovering around 85%, and they were wearing full burqas. And when I asked them why, they replied, because we have to. We don't have a choice. That is what they told me personally. And I didn't see them whining about it on a talk show with a live studio audience in an air-conditioned room, that somehow we allow two black women who we are trying to oppress, dominate, and demean to host the show. So please, Whoopi, Sonny, and all of you pundits out there that are comparing black Americans, who in my mind are freaking privileged here in America by the left in a systemic manner, to women in Iran. They in America aren't getting executed for tweeting the wrong opinion or for wearing yoga pants. No, instead they're taking jobs and university space from much more qualified Asian and whites because of their skin color. So Whoopi, fold your victim card hand, take your $20 million net worth, and maybe, just maybe, check the scoreboard before you play another round of victimology poker. Or feel free to go in 7-2 offsuit, believing you have the world's greatest hand in victim poker, because it's not only time that we call out your stupidity, which I've done over and over, but your bluff as well. Peace.